Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to you all here today.
Anyone that's single and you can wolf whistle, give me your number before you go. You can dance, but no dancing on the tables until afterwards, please. Now, should we have a bit of a practice? Yes? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, my sainted grandmother can do better, and she's been dead 10 years. Come on, it's a celebration. After 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Our bride and groom, ladies and gentlemen. Our bride and groom, you can get married again for the very first time. The new Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan and Sarah Rowe. Keep those applause going, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure they have your applause and your wolf whistles until they reach their king and queen thrones right here. All right, now make sure now it's the flat of the hammer, right, and it's bang, bang, bang. Okay, now, and again, watch the camera as well. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I have just initiated into the College of Toastmasters. Ella, can we have a round of applause, please?
Stand up now, stand up.
You are now an associate member of the College of Toastmasters.
Well done. Well done.
Or should I say, so proud to have a son-in-law like John. And there's two reasons for that. First of all, he makes my daughter laugh, Sarah laugh. Over the last 18 months, he's been to our house a few times and we've been to his house. And he actually makes people laugh. He's made me and my wife laugh. And the reason for that is good at impersonating people. Do we agree on that, some of us? Yeah. Yes. He actually does some impersonations of Disney characters, and I do believe he does a good one as Stevie Wonder. So when he's had a few drinks tonight, at 11 o'clock, then see if you can get him to do a speech, to do some of them. Right. Secondly, Sarah, I've been told to write a speech, to do bullet points, but if I did that, I'd be talking till about 10 o'clock tonight. Because what Sarah's done in her life, if I'd have done 30% of that, I'd be really, really happy. So you'll have to bear with me for 4 or 5 minutes, just to say, I'm so surprised he's settled down. So I think John's done a good job to get Sarah to settle down, because nobody else could do it. First, right. She's very adventurous, Sarah, and she's always been an outdoor girl. In the early days, Sarah and Matthew loved camping. Not hotels, camping. We did a lot down Cornwall, and we loved it down there. From Cornwall, we did Trevella and Padstow and everything like that. After that, we decided to venture out. We decided to do Euro sites in France and the Vendée, and they absolutely loved it. And the best thing about going to Euro sites, not camping in Trevella, is you get proper beds. You've got a fridge and you can have beer and things like that. So, for me personally, it's a great posh camping site. Bit of Yorkshire there, right? As she grew up, she did well at school, she got a good education, and she worked hard. Then she went and got a place at Guildford University, where from then onwards, she went then, I think she took a year out of placement at Maidstone. Now she's looking at me now because I haven't talked about anybody about this speech, or even my wife. So I might get it in a bit of a wrong order. I'm sure Sarah's saying, no, Dad. But she went to Guildford, she took a placement year out at Maidstone. Oh, in Guildford, she made lots of friends, which I do believe a lot in the day today. And she's still with these friends all these years later. She went back to Maidstone, and then she came back to Guildford, and then she went to Manchester, then she went to Shrewsbury, and then she went, come and live with us. So she's been around a bit, and all them places we've been to, even for weekends, because if you go to Maidstone, you've got to go for weekend, because it's real down near Gatwick. And it's a long way. After all that, she came back to our house, and she did a job and a bit of part-time work behind the bar. I'm still doing all right? Good, yeah. Bullet points, next thing. One day she came home, she says, I'm going to Ibiza. And I says, oh, that's nice. I says, you're going for a holiday? No, Dad, I'm going to work. You've got a job? No. Have you got anywhere to stay? No. Now, we all know what Ibiza's like, don't we? Right, yeah, young girl on her own. So, then, I says to her, how long are you in for? I don't know. So now you've got a one-way ticket, no job, no accommodation, and in Ibiza, parents' nightmare. Sorry, parents' nightmare. So she did it, went for 3 months, came back, and I think they enjoyed it. Is that right, Saz? Had a great time. Anyway, a few years later, now I'm going to take some out of my pocket. It's not a speech. Sarah then decided she wanted to go around the world with a friend Kate from Telford. Is that correct, Kate? I'm embarrassing myself. Where's this brother? She says, get on with me, I've got 4 minutes. That's all I've heard. So she decided to go around the world. So she flies to Hong Kong, she flies to Christchurch in New Zealand, where New Zealand do a lot of extreme sports. But before she went out there, we got no mobile phone, we got no internet, we got no computers in 2009. So I says to Sarah, how do we keep in touch with you? She says, give me your email address at home, Dad. No, at work, sorry, because I've got an email address at home. So every morning, I used to go to work. Oh, she's done that, remembering they're 10 hours in front of us. So she'd already done what she'd done and gone to bed, because like 6 o'clock at night when I got home to my wife from work, it's 4 a.m. in the morning, so she'd already done it. Anyway, gets these emails. Hang on. She jumps out of planes, doesn't she, at 5,000 feet. Sarah again. Does whitewater rafting, balloons and things. So just hang there with me a minute. This is to quote Sarah.
Time.
Oh, I've got my glasses, I've got my glasses. Sorry about this. This is from 2009. Just to let you know, Sheffield Wednesday lost 1-0 to Barnsley in 2009. 24th of February, 2:40 a.m. Yeah. This is to quote Sarah. An email. Is that okay? Went whitewater rafting, which was fab fun yesterday morning. Swallowed loads of water and really enjoyed myself. So did Kate. Have a good day, Dad. Next one. At 8:15 here, we are on an early start at 6 o'clock in the morning. We are going on a one-day hiking trek over dormant volcanoes. As we all know, this week, Mount Etna erupted, didn't it? But that's Sarah anyway, that's the end of that one. Anyway, from then New Zealand, she went back to Sydney, and then she went to see some of our best friends in Australia, Janita and Dave, which are near Blue Mountains, which are about 15 miles from Sydney. From there, we thought they were coming back. Sarah doesn't come back. Kate says, let's go to LA. So what did he do then? Go all the way around the world, go to LA, and then come back home. From there, I think she stopped then at our house, got a good job, went to work at the bar, did 4 years at our house, saved a lot of money, which enabled her to buy a house in Stourbridge. And with all the friends, some of the friends there, and mum, dad, and lots of family, built the house up, sold the house, enabled Sarah and John buy their own house in Wolverhampton, which they are living now. So I've actually finished, but there's one little line Laura said, and my wife actually said, we don't name Sarah Gavitas or Sarah Ord. We call her the Lara Croft action girl for mum and dad. She's done a lot in her life, but before I just finish, I'd like to thank you all for coming, and I'd like to propose a toast to Sarah and John. No, that's wrong. I'd like to propose a toast to Mr. and Mrs. Rowe. Where's my beer? And a beer.
As you know, there's 4 best men, so make sure your glasses are full. Because by the time you've had all these toasts, if you're not already drunk, we will be at the end. Now I could say a lot of stories about how long I've known John. I've known him for 35 years, actually 36 years this year. We grew up together, went to school together, we've travelled together. I could tell you the story about how we were nearly arrested for jaywalking in Las Vegas, or how when we were in Spain we were rock climbing and John said he couldn't go any further just as a 5-year-old girl in flip-flops was coming back down. And I could also talk about, you know, well, in fact what I'm going to talk about is how much John means to me. John is an absolutely amazing bloke. I've known him a long time, and I don't think I've met anybody so honest, so genuine, so loving and caring in all my life. In fact, if I was the other way inclined, I would marry myself. Because he must be calling my hair as well, so that's brilliant. Like I say, there's been no arguments in this whole 35 years. And I think in Sarah, he's found an absolutely perfect woman for him. I think we're a perfect match. And to be fair, I love him like a brother. He's a brother to me. And in Sarah, I get a sister as well, so that's just brilliant. So thank you. So now I'd actually just like to finish with a special toast. Now this is the story all about how I'm standing in front of you all right now, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how we became best friends with John and Sarah. In West Wolverhampton, born and raised, Warson's Festos where we spent our school days, chilling out, maxing, trying to be cool. I first met this guy while at Sunday school. In his bright yellow shirt and his brown nip-on tie, he said to himself, "Who is this Stafford I got?" 35 years later, we are still best of friends, a little older and grayer, but still here to the end. Now John met Sarah, a woman to true and rare, just a woman to match him, and so debonair. They all love all sorts of food and taking hot tubs together. With John drinking ale, it makes bubbles even better. They were walking in the hills and Sarah loves to dance. Could John do any better? Definitely no chance. So everyone please raise your glass in the air at this beautiful wedding to John and Sarah.
How do you follow that? Right. Okay. Thank you, Robin. Let's start by thanking everybody for turning up today. I think you'll all agree we all look great. Indeed, we are only outshone by Sarah herself, who looks stunning. Now, my name is Tom. I met John in secondary school, more specifically in GCSE English. At the start of the school year, we were required to choose who we would sit with for the rest of the year. Now, to this day, I don't know why we chose to sit together, along with Tom Cheese right at the back, as I knew neither of them. Now, when I mentioned it to John, without sentiment, he suggests we were the last people in the class to get seats together, and we were therefore stuck with each other. Now, I prefer to think, with sentiment, that Philotes, the goddess of friendship, was smiling down on us that day. Now, I don't know how we all did in our GCSE English, but it was a lesson I always look forward to, so I could hang out with John and Chiz. We would talk about the girls in our year and our newest inventions, of which an electric bomb shaver seemed to delight us the most. Jane Austen, Shakespeare, and To Kill a Mockingbird just flew by. Maybe we should have paid more attention to class. Now, here we are 25 years later, and I'm glad to say we're still very good friends. In that time, we've shared an interest in films, music, art, and a ridiculous sense of humour. We've explored the world, from Budapest to Bilston. Some of these times are best left unmentioned, mostly because we can't remember them. However, I do remember one party long, long ago. We were in a classic school time party. Mad Dog 2020, K-Cider, Nuki Brown Ale were flowing freely. Nirvana, Blur, and Oasis were on the stereo. And Chiz was still dancing to New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
Now, down at the bottom of the garden, John was running around excitedly, with his trousers around his ankles. With another chap doing just the same, his trousers also around his ankles. Chiz stopped hanging tough, and he and I speculated about what was going on. Was John in the midst of some youthful teenage experimentation with mind-altering substances? Had a swarm of wasps invaded their trousers and were fast removal? Or had the trousers spontaneously combusted, leaving them exposed? Or had all the above happened. A swarm of flaming wasps, high on drugs, were attacking them in the trouser room. No, none of this had happened. It transpired that John and this chap had both realised they had the same Matalan pants on. They were celebrating their choice of undergarments together. I guess John manages to make friends in any situation, which his four best men today are a testament to. Now, even though John and I no longer see each other as much as we'd like to, when we do, no matter how long between seeing each other, we slip back into being friends as if we were teenagers again. I mean, John keeps his trousers on this time. Just. I'd like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to be one of your best men and be a part of this special day. Now, John has been an important part of my life, and I'm happy to see that Sarah is now an important part of his. I think the main question is, does she wear the right Matalan pants?
Who bought me for the ladies on the party?
Now I have the honour of passing you over to Onkar, who will continue where I've left off. But before I do, I'd like you all to raise your glasses and join me in a toast. Wishing John and Sarah a long and happy life together. To the bride and groom.
A bit like John, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. My name is Onkar, and I've known John for a third of my life. I'd like to start though, just apologising to my fellow stags, because I couldn't make it to the stag do about a month ago, and also to John. So let's get that out of the way. I met John about 13 years ago when I started working at the School of Art, University of Wolverhampton. See a few colleagues around the back as well. I remember John sent a school-wide email, and nobody likes school-wide emails. He had surplus slide carousels back in the day, and I immediately replied. I like collecting stuff, and I hadn't met him before, and so I arranged a meeting and just thought I'd pop into his office. I didn't even know what he looked like, so I didn't know what to expect. So, first impressions. He was similar age. He had children's clothes on by the looks of it. I couldn't see his pants. He had quite good spectacles, and he had these amazingly super white teeth. Overall, a bit geeky looking, but seriously, he was very polite. He had a warm personality, a cool sense of humour, and overall, we had similar personalities, similar interests. Sorry. Okay, so fast forward over the next few years. We got to know each other over some lunches and over the summer. Just, you know, we get a few weeks just where it gets a bit quiet. So we fashioned a golf club, as I remember, from some random bamboo stick or something, and loads and loads of sellotape. And so we just made a crazy golf course and just had fun, basically. But significantly, after a few years, there was a shuffle around in the school, and we just ended up sharing the same office. So we were moving the furniture around. We decided just to have our desks facing each other. So the backs of our desks were butted up against each other. Seemed like a good idea at the time, but basically for the next few years I was facing John. So to make the most of it, one of our visits at lunch, we popped into Sports Direct, and we got a junior table tennis set. So whenever we could, we just laid that out on a desk, cleared everything off, and just crashed out a few rounds. Over those years, we spent pretty much all our days together, and pretty much all our lunches.
So I've got to know John really well, professionally and personally. We had similar interests, we both came from creative background. We've got a love of food, sport and family. So outside of work, we played a lot of sport at that time. Badminton, tennis, football and pool. And I think probably the best thing about John is his generosity. He just let me with him in every sport.
He had 3 brothers going up, he's very useful.
So, but, you know, seriously, we spent so much time together, and I'm not sure if Aidan at the back came up with this, but we were called John Carr. So, mix of our names. So I don't know who came up with that, but I think it might have been Aidan. So, you know, it was more frequent to see us together than without. More recently, John moved out of the School of Art and he's taken up a role in e-learning. We now mostly meet just on the odd lunchtime. We end up spending this time really chatting, walking around Wolverhampton City Centre, the occasional shopping errand, visits to the art gallery, and John's personal favourite, the Wolverhampton bus station. As part of this ritual, we evolved a special civic role called City Daddy. Okay? This won't make any sense to you, but it's probably the greatest thing we've created. It's kind of a mayoral type role, where he is a bit more active in all the changes, improvements we could make in Wolverhampton. Let's face it, it's a hard job. Okay, so John asked me one day, once he started dating Sarah, if I would like to meet her. So it's quite significant. So I decided to meet Sarah with my wife Ange, and if we could meet up in Costa, one of my favourite places. While we were waiting there, I had a few butterflies, and almost kind of a brotherly protectiveness over John. I guess I just wanted Sarah to be not just nice, but everything John deserves. I knew within a few minutes I didn't know worried. Not only did Sarah know everything about coffee, she approved of my flat white. But seriously, I've only known Sarah now for the last couple of years or more, and I can just say that she's perfect for John, and the best compliment I can give her, it feels like I've known her for as long as I've known John. So I'd just like to say thanks, Sarah. I think last year, on one of our lunchtime walks to Sainsbury's, John mentioned that he's going on holiday with Sarah, and he was going to propose. This didn't really come as a surprise, so I knew how serious he was, but so happy for him. And for some reason I asked John to rehearse the proposal on me. So in the middle of city centre, walking past BT's, John went through a very considered proposal. He got excited obviously, but also a bit anxious. This just showed to me how much Sarah meant to him. Although I did kind of feel a bit awkward.
Did you get that on holiday to you?
No, he didn't. A bit disappointing, but nevertheless still embarrassing. So I'd just like to end there and just thank you all. Everyone looks amazing. Just give my best wishes to the bride and groom. Thank you.
Right, this is a hard act to follow. Robbie, brilliant. Tom, fantastic. I'm great. And Graham as well, stunning. I'm really nervous now because I'm the last apart from the girl, obviously. So let's get this underway. It's been a great day so far. I've looked forward to this for so long. John, you look as handsome as ever. Sarah, honest to God, you look beautiful. You really do. So, John, this is the only person in recent years I have seen naked other than my wife. He's a great guy. He's kind, caring, generous, slim, good looking, grey, very funny. But all of these, they're not going to come close to just how much of a good husband we're going to make. I remember when I first met Sarah, actually. Leading up to this, John really bigged you up. He said you were funny, that you were great company, you loved to chat, you enjoyed living a healthy lifestyle, you worked out regularly, and that you owned a great pair of legs. When I first met you, we got on like a house on fire, and we meet up you now as often as we can, really. And it was obvious to me, right from the start, just how happy you made John. Whenever I'm with this guy, I feel comfortable in his company. Even sitting in silence in John's company does not become uncomfortable. But those of you that know John, know that being around John, silence doesn't happen very often. I met John nearly 11 years ago. The same day I met my wife, actually. I travelled to Wolverhampton to meet Gemma for a date. It was an afternoon. We had a great time, it was lovely. And after which, she invited me to go and meet her friends, one of which was John. Bearing in mind, I was in a strange city, I didn't know anyone, I was a bit nervous. John took me under his wing straight away, made me feel very comfortable. Since then, we've been pretty much best of friends. It's where the bromance began. Other than Sarah, there are 5 things that John lives for. Sports. This is in no particular order, by the way. Football, though. John is a Wolves fan. Oh dear. Exactly. Poor John.
We wanted that.
However, apparently Wolverhampton won a football match today. You don't hear that very often. I remember the London Olympics. John booked the whole course, 2 to 3 weeks off. You sat in your man chair in your lounge. You watched the whole thing. You used all of your holiday to watch the London Olympics. Most people go abroad or have a nice, knees up on holiday or something like that. That's how he really does love sport. I've never known anybody like it. Art. This guy has amazing talents. Every year I receive a handmade Christmas card of John, drawn by himself. He never forgets. A bit of hip hop. John loves hip hop. He loves his beats. Pretty cool, really, aren't you? Pretty cool guy. I love his moves, even if he has stolen from my wife. Ale. John loves his ale. About 4 pints of it. He is a lightweight now, or maybe that's me that drinks too much, I'm not sure. And 5, curry. Ah yes, curry. John and his curry. Has anybody ever heard a man have an orgasm while eating food? John has multiple, when Harry met Sally style orgasms while eating his curry. Lamb sarguala, boiled rice, 2 chapatis. Look at his face, he's getting there. I'm going to stop. So I go into the stag do. Sarah, close your ears. You know what happens on the stag do? Stays on the stag do. the fact that he was tucked up in bed by 10 o'clock in his own room. What a rock star. This is a very special moment for me, a total honour to be one of John's best men. Such a popular guy with so many friends, I couldn't imagine anybody not liking you. What is there not to like about you, apart from the fact that you wear white Y-fronts? Thank you so much, John, for asking me to do this. And in true bromance style, I know and hope that after these words, obviously, we will still be best of buds until death do us part. Hope that wasn't too harsh on you. So, I've got to propose a toast to the beautiful bride and the very handsome groom, to many, many happy years till death do them part. To John and Sarah.
Very, very impressive.
Thank you to my 4 best men. Thank you to Graham as well. I'd like to start by asking you to raise your glasses as I propose a toast to my favourite Salopian, my golden princess, the First Lady of Finchfield, my wife, Sarah Rhodes. Sarah is from Yorkshire stock, is modest and grounded, and wouldn't want me to just stand here and remind you how marvellous and beautiful and intelligent she is and how much I love her. So I'd like to share with you one of my wife's most charming characteristics that I spent the last couple of years enjoying. Sarah is the queen of the malapropism. And if you don't know what it is, by the end of this list you will. I'm going to share with you some of them that I've been recording diligently over these last 2 years since I proposed. So in my wife's world, you're not as cool as a cucumber, you're as cool as a cookie, or as calm as a cookie. She loves baking. You're not as flat as a pancake, you're as fat as one. That doesn't make sense though. She doesn't stick to her guns, she stands by them. She doesn't lead people down the garden path, she follows them down the garden path. I'm yet to find out where to. She doesn't set out her stall, she parks it. She's not as free as a bird, she's as free as a beast. She's never chuffed to bits, she's chuffed as pieces. I don't know what pieces they are, Sarah. She doesn't eat like a horse, apparently she drinks like one. She's never the cat that got the cream, but is as smug as a cat. And things don't float her boat, they grab her boat. 2 years I've been writing these down, Sarah. After a long day, Sarah's not out for the count and she doesn't sleep like a log, she sleeps like a count. And when she wakes, she's not as fresh as a daisy, she's as fresh as a dandy. I don't know what chills a bean, or soft as a bear, or warm as a dog means. I've no idea. But I love them all, and I look forward to hearing so many more over the next coming years. I'm constantly reminding Sarah how lucky she is to be marrying me. But in all seriousness today, I feel like the luckiest man in the world. I've tried not to drink like a horse and stay as calm as a cookie because I am chuffed as pieces to be following you down the garden path and marrying you. You're my cuddle buddy, my best friend, my kitchen dancing partner, my Scrabble competitor, my fellow rambler and my drinking buddy at our local pub. I can't imagine anything but spending the rest of my life together with you. My wife, Sarah Rhodes. So now we're on to some thank yous. First of all, I'd like to thank the best men. And I'd specifically like to say thank you to Tom Ward. Would like to come up? Tom, I'd like to thank you for choosing all the music that we'll all be dancing to in a very short time. Yeah, come and grab it, Tom. I'd also like to thank Robin for organising the stag do and coming along with me to all my suit fittings. It wasn't easy, so thank you for doing that, Robin. Thank you. I'd also like to thank Jamie for coming over and staying with me last night in my white front and keeping me calm and making sure I got here today. Thank you, Jamie.
You wore Calvin Klein's,
I did wear Calvin Klein's. I'm a married man now. I'd also like to thank Onkar for proofing and printing all of the invites and posters and enduring the tailors when I was choosing my suit. Thank you, Onkar. I'd also like to thank all the stags for a fantastic stag do. Libby, where's Libby? Libby, would you like to come up? Sarah would like to thank you, Libby, for organising a fabulous hen do. And Sarah would like to also thank all of the hens. We'd also like to thank all the hens for immersing themselves in flour, icing and joining in the baking frenzy, and eating all the rocket cake. Matt will know that one, and Nicky will know that.
So, and your mum? And your mum?
And my mum, yeah. My wife and I would also like to thank our families for all their support, and a special mention goes to Carol, my mum. There's my mum. Come on, do it. You're not getting where we're standing over there. I'd like to thank my mum Carol for the beautiful flower arrangements for our ceremony, for signing the registers and knitting all those little finger puppets for the children. And Janet, where's Janet? Janet. You got Janet. Brilliant. Janet, for making the wedding cake with Sarah, for signing the register and also undertaking a number of sewing projects for all of our decorations here today. Thank you. I'd also like... We'd also like to thank Ella, Nicola and Caroline. If you'd like to come up now as well, we've got some gifts for you. Thank you for your readings, they were fantastic. Come on, Ella. Come on. Your reading was brilliant, thank you. We'd also like to extend our thanks to Sarah's friend Elaine and her family who dropped by this afternoon and helped prepare the room for our special day. We'd like to thank the Mount Hotel staff, especially Nicola, who replied promptly to all of our questions and requests, and Sarah had a lot of questions and requests. So well done, Nicola. Also our suppliers, Sanogo Indian Food, Mark and Jade of Dobson's, and Phil and Steve here today at Disc Entertainments. Guys. Also to Steph, providing the flowers, and David, our photographer today. Thank you, David. Also importantly, Teresa and her staff here today at Cricket Club for all their support in ensuring today goes as smoothly as possible. And finally, thank you to all of you for sharing our wedding celebrations with us. It wouldn't have been the same without you. We really do appreciate it. Thank you all. And thank you. I've now got a nice final announcement. From 6:30, so from now to 8:30, food will be available and the street band's outside. There's plenty of food, so go and get some and I'll see you on the dance floor. Thank you.
I messed up tonight. I lost